afternoon to Miss Michelle and my dear fellow friends. Today I'm going to present on my topic, there is life after death. I am spoiled meat on concrete, roasting in the afternoon flare. Watching the crowds feast on me, I assume they like their lunch rare. They pick at me and peck at me and save some of me for their young. And when they are done with me, they allow the rodents to have their fun. The cycle of life ensures us that we know of our body's worth. In death, we become composed to feed our planet, our earth. For this vessel is but flesh and bone, you see, but we are so much more. Our spirits will find another home, just like all the times before. This poem is written by C. Fleury. Death is an event that all human beings would eventually face. It only depends on when and how. Have any one of you ever thought of what happens after we die? Depending on each person's belief, some believe that we become ghosts and wander around the world. Some believe that we reincarnate. Some believe that the good people will go to the heaven and the bad ones rot in hell. And even some believe that we become nothing, as in we only live once and we don't exist anymore. So, what do we turn into after death? I believe that we reincarnate after we die. We will live in a new body, living in a new identity in the world, restarting our life story back from zero. Reincarnation is a central tenet of the Indian religion, namely Buddhism, Hinduism, Jainism, and more. Its meaning is a rebirth of soul in a new body. There's had many cases of children remembering their past lives and even know who they were, even after reincarnating into their current identity. There's an example of one of the cases where a Midwestern child named Lee. He had insisted that he had another house and another mother at the age of 3. He began saying his birth month was June and 26th, and instead of saying his actual birthday, June 21st. He even claimed that his middle name was Cole, worked movies for a living, and also had a daughter named Jennifer. Also claimed that he died at the age of 48. Lee eagerly claimed that he worked on the movie Gone with the Wind, and after a quick research, Lee's parents has found out that the writer of Gone with the Wind was named Sidney Cole Howard. Sidney Cole Howard was born on June 26, had a daughter named Jennifer, and also died at the age of 48. As the details of Cole's life were unknown to Lee's parents, it is unclear how Lee knew them. This could be a possible explanation for reincarnation as well. Have any one of you ever encountered to meet the same person at the exact same time and place multiple times? Why now? Why this place? Why him or her? There's times that we have numerous coincidences and which actually could have turned out it wasn't just pure coincidence, as in everything happens for a reason. It could be fate that's accumulated from the past. Having encountered with the same person multiple times could mean that he or she are someone important to you in the past. Or it could be the karma from your past lives that affects your current life. So everything you have done in your past could link to what's happening to you now. Now, you may question, what exactly is karma? Karma is the term used for the cycle of cause and effect. The theory of karma is what happens to a person happens because they caused it with their actions. For example, you were a bully to your friends in the past, and now in your current life you are suffering as a victim of cyberbullying, and the bullies are the one you have bullied before in the past. Everything happens in a cycle, and it can be proven that it is all the work of reincarnation. Reincarnation can also be proven as on the similar physical characteristics between the one that has passed away and the newborn. Physical unique features like birthmarks or moles can be seen often coincidentally right at the same position of the previous identities birthmarks or scars that is caused from accidents, etc. According to a reincarnation researcher, Dr. Stevenson's work, about 35% of children that remembers their past lives has birthmarks that can be linked to the wounds of the person they thought they were in their past life. Birthmarks could be soul scars from wounds or surgeries that suffered from their past life, and such as a case research involved a boy from India who has claimed his past lives were named Maharam, which is killed with a gunshot. Dr. Stevenson was able to find out the family of the man Maharam who he had been, and also check out the autopsy report of the man Maharam. The result has showed that the gunshot wound and also the boy's birthmark were a match. It may sound unbelievable at first, but what is the possibility of having the same position of a birthmark and a wound of someone that has passed away in this world filled with 7 billion people? Again, the idea of reincarnation has left us in awe, as every coincidence can be something fated. In conclusion, reincarnation could be something that will happen after we die, and it is actually exists after multiple evidence proven by research. However, we have all the freedom and choices to choose what we want to believe in, as there is multiple other things about life after that. We wouldn't know what it's like after we experience it, so all we could gather was the stories carried by the people that actually believe that reincarnation actually exists. Thank you all for listening.